Hey guys, so I'm getting ready to work on my next quilt order. It's going to be a custom Texas quilt for my aunt, so I'll post a picture and show y'all what it's going to look like and everything. So I'm just going to go cut the squares out, and then I got to get some pictures printed out onto some special paper, and then I'll show y'all. So let's get started. Okay, now here I am just cutting out the front, the back, and the batting squares. That Texas fabric I'm cutting out right now, that's going to be the backing. This white one is going to be the front of the quilt. That's the one I'm going to put the pictures on. And then there's my batting squares. It's just going to be kind of a quilt as you go quilt. Okay, so I guess I'm kind of at a standstill right now because my printer won't print. It's not connecting to my network and everything. So I'll go get the pictures printed out of the library in a couple of days, or if somebody will let me borrow their computer or whatever, I don't know. I'll go get them printed out, and then I'll come home and copy them onto this special paper. It is transfer paper, so I can finish with my quilt. So, okay, I'm back finally, and I have finally got all my pictures printed out and copied onto the special paper. So I'm going to go over to my heat press now and press them onto the white fabric for the top. Alrighty, I got all the blocks all sandwiched together. The front, back, and batting. So now I'm gonna go trace out a Texas, and then I'm gonna try to hand stitch Texas's to quilt it together. We'll see how it works. Okay, so I'm going to try the Glad press and seal method of doing the patterns and quilting. I've got a couple of Texas's traced out and placed on my block, and I'm just gonna quilt them on, and that way all my quilt sandwich will be all quilted up. I'm gonna do that on all of those blocks down there. So here's the first Texas that I sewed on. This one, here's how the back looks. And then you can just peel it off like that. Once you're done stitching it, peels off really easy. So I didn't show the part of me sewing all the squares together, but here's this. I'm gonna do maybe not some Texas's, but maybe like this size star. I'm gonna quilt them on these other blocks. So I got that all sewn together. Now I am just stitching the back closed, like all these flaps right here. I'm just taking it and turning it under it a little bit, and then stitching it closed like I did with this one, and then I'll work on the border. Okay, so I got all of that put together and quilted up. Here's how the back looks. So now I am going to work on the borders to go around it. Got my 2 side borders all cut out and pieced together, sandwiched together. I'm gonna go do some hand quilting on it like I did the one with all the pictures on it. Probably gonna do a combination of Texas and stars on these. So y'all have all seen how I can hand stitch them on. I'm trying them with my free motion foot on my sewing machine. Let's see how this works. I'll show y'all how it looks when I'm through. So here's the final product. And here's how it looks on the back. Well, that's so awesome. I love that. Okay, so I didn't show how I did these stars right here, but I just took the same transfer paper that I did the pictures on and cut out stars and just ironed them on the fabric, and then just quilted up some more Texas and stars on the blocks. These are gonna be my ends. As soon as I get these 2 on, then I can finish sewing up the backs like that and then work on the binding and it'll be through. Yay! Update on the Texas quilt. I sent a picture to my customer and she said it all looks good except she wants to change these 3 squares right here. She wants me to leave this blue one right here and then put a white star on it and then do a white block here and then a red one right here. So I'm gonna go switch these around, these 2 around, and then we'll do the binding on it and it'll be finished. So let's go do that. So I got both of the ends ripped off, and then I just took apart, well, somewhere. Anyway, I just took apart a couple of those blocks, and I'm replacing. I just pulled off the, cut off the blue block on that one. I'm just put a white one on, and then I'm gonna go back and just follow along these to quilt that one on, and then I'll put it back together, put a white star on these blue blocks that she wants, and then I'll just put them back, sew the blocks back together, and then sew the row back onto this one. Working on the binding.